Darryl, a hard-working, good performance and a good point.
Yeah, it was a lot of disappointment in the change rooms because we wanted it to be all three, but you know, we said we were going to come down here and take the game to them, and we did that. Real bright first half on the front foot, score a couple of goals, and you know, under a bit of pressure second half, we'd like to have more territory in the second half, but it just didn't quite fall for us. But pleased with the performance in general as a whole.
It was that front foot performance right from the get-go as well, and that's what gets Matty his goal, doesn't it?
It is, and you know, it was only a 5-10 minute spell in the second half where we've given us a penalty away and they score, but we didn't collapse after that. That's a pleasing aspect. We didn't then collapse even further. We regrouped, and I can't remember having another. Oh, Stoney made a good save at the end, but it's always a tough place to play down Portsmouth when the fans get going, and certainly helped by a lot of referee decisions, in my opinion. I thought it was one of the most one-sided performances I've seen for a long while, but that's how he's seen it. That's fair enough, but we certainly thought we were on the wrong end of a few decisions today.
You kept that crowd quiet though, didn't you? And that's testament to you, not just the result and the goals you scored, but your performance too.
It is, and it's like I said, we were going to come down here, have a right good go, and nearly 800 of our fans come down and watch us have a good go, and that's why the boys got clapped off at the end. So disappointed we didn't win the game, but plenty of positives to take out from it.
The front two in particular, I thought, you know, caused a lot of problems, weren't really, and both of them led the line for you really well.
Certainly first half as well, you know, but credit to my analyst Cal as well, who does a lot of work on the penalties. You know, Stoney pulls off a good save at half time in a penalty, but Callum Brown, does a lot of work on the opposing penalties, and we do a lot of work, and sometimes you get your rewards from that, but he was close to getting the second one as well, to be honest.
I thought that as well, and you know, a word for Aidan, you know, saves one, nearly saves another, big save for you at the end. How pleased are you with it?
Yeah, no, really pleased. A strong performance from Aidan, a strong performance from a lot of the players. We didn't really get ourselves going too much in the second half, but like I said, plenty of positives to take.
And that's good to take into another good week out of it, an important game next week too at home.
Listen, they're all important. There's 8 to go, isn't there? You know, I think a lot of people would have said if we go down to Portsmouth and pick up a point, it'd be a very, very good point. It's always a tough place to play. We're just disappointed that we let a 2-0 lead slip.
Cheers, Darryl. Thank you.
Darryl, how pleased with Sammy Robinson doing that job for you?
Brilliant. You know, you have to take that in consideration. We're a bit depleted at the back. Sammy's done brilliant, right side of a 3. So the lads are giving their all. Everybody can see that. And yes, we'd have liked a few more wins so far in this second half of the season, but we got 8 games to go to finish as high up the league as we possibly can.
How is Will Forrest doing?
It was touch and go for the game. We was hoping he was. We're hoping it ain't going to be ruled out too long. We're hoping for him to be back next week.
Can we get
all being well.
Ben Garrity?
Ben Garrity's same. If his rehab goes well this week, we're hoping to have him back next week as well.